Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel. Today we're diving deep into the age-old question, are you crushing on someone or are you actually falling in love? It's a question that has puzzled philosophers and teenagers for centuries. And let's be honest, we've all been there, right? Trying to decipher those butterflies in our stomach. The upside is that as we grow older and gain more relationship experience, the answer becomes clearer. We start to recognize the nuances between a fleeting infatuation and a love that runs deeper. But sometimes we need a little reminder, a little guidance to help us navigate the exciting and sometimes confusing world of relationships. So whether you're currently head over heels or just curious about the difference, stick around. Here are 5 differences between crushing on and falling in love with someone. Let's get started. Okay, first things first, let's talk about crushes. Crushes are those intense, often short-lived feelings of infatuation that can hit us out of nowhere. You know that feeling you get when you meet someone new and bam, it's like a lightning bolt strikes you and suddenly you're captivated by this person. It's like fireworks, confetti, the whole shebang. Your heart races, your palms get sweaty, and you can't stop smiling. You get giddy just thinking about them, and suddenly, you're rereading all their texts and stalking their Instagram like it's your job. Every notification from them sends a jolt of excitement through you. When you first develop a crush on someone, it can feel fun, flirty, and exciting. It's like you're on a constant high, floating on cloud 9. It's a lot like dancing with a flame, but it doesn't last forever. Crushes can burn bright and fast, but they often fade just as quickly. Love, on the other hand, takes time to grow. It's not an instant spark, but a slow, steady burn that deepens over time. It demands patience, understanding, and hard work. Love is built on a foundation of trust, mutual respect, and shared experiences. Think of it like this. A crush is like instant ramen. It's quick, easy, and satisfies your craving in the moment. But it's not something you can live on forever. It's quick, easy, and satisfies your craving in the moment. But it lacks the depth and nourishment that a real meal provides. But love is a slow-cooked meal. It takes time, effort, and the perfect blend of ingredients to create something truly special. It's the kind of meal that warms your soul and leaves you feeling content. It takes time, effort, and the perfect blend of ingredients to create something truly special. It's the kind of meal that warms your soul and leaves you feeling content. When we crush on someone, it's the loud adrenaline rush that pounds on our chest. It's thrilling and intense, but it can also be overwhelming. It's exhilarating, sure, but it can also be fleeting. Like a roller coaster ride, it's full of ups and downs, twists and turns, and it can leave you feeling dizzy. Love, however, allows us to find inner peace within ourselves. It's a calming presence that brings stability and comfort to our lives. It's a lot quieter, subtle even, and can sneak up on us when we least expect it. Love grows in the quiet moments, in the shared silences, and in the simple, everyday acts of kindness. Love whispers to us, not shouts. It's the gentle touch, the soft-spoken words, and the feeling of being truly understood. It's the quiet moments of shared understanding, the comfortable silences, and the way their hand fits perfectly in yours. It's the feeling of being home, no matter where you are. So, while that initial spark of a crush can be exciting, remember that true love takes time to blossom. It's a journey, not a destination, and it's worth every moment. Alright, let's talk about the foundation of a crush. It's a fascinating topic because it often starts with the simplest things. Have you ever liked someone because they shared the same interests as you? Maybe you both love the same genre of music or have a passion for the same sport. Perhaps you both geek out over the same obscure band, or you can quote an entire movie together from beginning to end. These shared interests create a sense of connection and excitement. A crush often forms from basic information like that. It's those initial commonalities that draw you in, like moths to a flame. You feel an instant spark, a magnetic pull. It's those initial commonalities that draw you in, like moths to a flame. But what happens when you move beyond those basics? But that's not necessarily love. Love is something deeper, something that requires more than just shared interests. Love isn't afraid to dive in the deep end. It asks us to be vulnerable and go past the small talk hobbies and picture-perfect Kodak moments. It asks us to be vulnerable and go past the small talk hobbies and picture-perfect Kodak moments. It's about opening up and sharing your true self. It's sharing secrets, dreams, and fears. It's about letting someone see your true self, flaws and all, and loving you even more for it. It's about letting someone see your true self, flaws and all, and loving you even more for it. And sometimes it means confronting the past and mending together. And sometimes it means confronting the past and mending together. Love isn't always pretty or perfect. Love isn't always pretty or perfect. It can be messy, complicated, and challenging at times. It can be messy, complicated, and challenging at times. But that's what makes it so real and so rewarding. When you truly love someone, you're willing to put in the work to have those tough conversations and to grow together through the ups and downs. When you truly love someone, you're willing to put in the work to have those tough conversations and to grow together through the ups and downs. It's about being there for each other, no matter what. So while sharing a love for the same band or movie is a great starting point, remember that true love goes beyond the surface. It's about connecting on a deeper level, emotionally, intellectually, and spiritually. True love is a journey, one that requires effort, understanding, and a willingness to grow together. Chapter 3. Let's be honest, crushes can be a bit of a roller coaster ride, can't they? The highs are exhilarating, filled with butterflies and excitement, but the lows can be equally intense, leaving you feeling vulnerable and uncertain. One minute you're on top of the world, the next you're questioning everything about yourself. It's a whirlwind of emotions that can be both thrilling and exhausting. Crushing on someone can leave you feeling insecure when you compare yourself to others. You might find yourself scrolling through social media, wondering if you measure up to the people you see. You might find yourself constantly wondering if you're good enough, funny enough, or attractive enough. These doubts can creep in and overshadow the joy you feel. But here's the thing about love. Love is built on the foundation of trust. It's a steady, comforting presence that doesn't waver with every passing thought or comparison. When you love someone, you feel at ease with them. There's a sense of peace that comes from knowing you are accepted just as you are. You're not constantly worried about what they're thinking or doing, and you don't feel the need to put on a show. You can relax and be your true self. You can just be yourself, completely and authentically. There's no need for pretense or masks. Your partner loves you for who you are, flaws and all. You're neither possessive nor jealous. Instead, you feel secure in the knowledge that your partner is committed to you. You trust them implicitly, and you know that they feel the same way about you. This mutual trust forms the bedrock of a healthy, loving relationship. Love teaches us to let go of our fears, whereas crushing on someone allows them to linger. In love, you find the strength to face your insecurities together. When you're in love, you celebrate each other's successes and offer support during challenging times. It's a partnership where both individuals grow and thrive. There's no room for jealousy or insecurity because you're both on the same team, cheering each other on every step of the way. Your victories are shared and so are your struggles. So, if you find yourself constantly second-guessing yourself or feeling insecure in a relationship, it might be a sign that it's more of a crush than true love. Pay attention to these feelings. They can guide you towards understanding the nature of your emotions. Remember, love should make you feel confident and secure, not anxious and unsure. True love is a source of strength and comfort, a place where you can be your best self. Chapter 4. Have you ever noticed how crushes have this way of making everything feel fresh and exciting? It's like you're seeing the world through rose-colored glasses. Every date feels like a first date, and you can't help but get butterflies in your stomach whenever they're around. When you crush on someone, it often feels fresh and young. But as you get to know someone better, love forms, making enter-rooms that feel familiar. It's like coming home after a long trip. It's comfortable, cozy, and just feels right. It's like being with your best friend, someone who knows you inside and out, perhaps better than you may know yourself. They've seen you at your best and your worst, and they love you unconditionally. When you're crushing on someone, you're too shy to even make it past the welcome mat. You're still trying to impress them, to show them your best side. But with love, you can be your true, authentic self, without any pretense or reservation. So, while that initial newness of a crush can be exhilarating, remember that true love often feels familiar and comfortable, like a warm embrace on a cold day. Chapter 5. We've all had those crushes that made us do crazy things, right? The ones that made us stay up all night texting or drive across town just for a glimpse. Crushes can be confusing, reckless, and inconsistent. You might act impulsively without thinking things through, and you might even make decisions that you later regret, but that's part of what makes crushes so exciting, isn't it? That element of unpredictability and spontaneity. Love isn't so easily discarded, though. When love begins, so does maturity. You'll learn how to be vulnerable, how to compromise, and how to grow with someone. It's more than just a feeling, but a life-changing experience. You're not just thinking about your own needs and desires anymore, but you're considering your partner's as well. You're willing to make sacrifices, to compromise, and to put in the work to make the relationship last. So, while crushes can be fun and exciting, remember that true love requires maturity, responsibility, and a willingness to grow together. So, there you have it, 5 key differences between crushing on someone and falling in love. Do you think you're crushing or falling in love with someone? Please share your thoughts with us below. We love hearing from you. Also, don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more helpful tips, and share this video with others who might be trying to figure out their feelings. With your help, we can reach more people and provide our support. Thanks for watching.